Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am super excited. I have a crazy case study. In the last 90 days, we've helped our clients increase conversion rates by over 29%. This is staying consistent. Our last 7 days, it's actually reached an all-time high, over 3%. But I want to show you in the last 90 days how we've increased this by over 29%. In the last 90 days, they've had 10,000 add to carts, 4,100 people reach checkout, and we've had 2,900 people reach conversion, which is a 29% increase. In today's video, I'm going to take you right onto the website. Just going to blur some things out so you guys don't actually see the products and the brand just out of my client's privacy. But as I said, guys, this is something that we do inside of our agency, completely done for you. So the way that this works, we audit the client's website, we hand that audit back off to them, and then from there, our team is in charge of all of the design creation, all of the ideation, and all of the implementation. All the brand had to do here was just see the design changes, sign off on the approval, and we were going ahead and made them live. So before we go ahead and hop onto the website, guys, if you can go ahead and drop a like. This is stuff that most people are never going to share, right? Okay, yeah, I had this one dropshipping store once, I did this. Guys, we're literally building brands from 6 to 7 to 8 figures live, and we're documenting all of it. I would really appreciate if you could drop a like and share this with someone who may find this video valuable. It really does help in terms of the algorithm. And as always, guys, if you're interested in working with myself, links are in the description. But without further ado, let's hop on the website. Okay, guys, so right now I'm just gonna have things blurred out here just due to the client's, sensitivity. So you're not gonna see too much. You may see mostly my face at the moment, maybe a couple things in the background, but one of the first changes that we actually made to the website as a whole when we started working with them for conversion rate optimization was just helping them update their navigation menu. They were missing some of the standards that I think are needed with literally every single brand when it comes to an online navigation menu. And I'm going to show you what those are. So number one, they were missing a new arrivals section, which, hey, at this point in time, when you're shopping online, this is something that people are always looking for. People love new things. So to make the shopping experience that much easier, you want to give them a section for new arrivals. And then piggybacking and following up on that, you want to make sure that you have a best sellers tab, right? People are sheep, right? They hate making that initial decision. And if you have a best sellers tab that leads to a best sellers collection, right? It's just, literally just your best sellers in on a collection page. This is going to allow people to navigate and find the product or the SKU of what they're looking for that much easier, rather than them having to look for it themselves by individual collections. Because again, you might know what your summer collection is, but the regular customer, and especially a new customer, does not know. So you want to make sure that you at the very least have a new arrivals and best sellers tab in your navigation. You're going to be surprised on how much this makes an improvement in the conversion rate. Now, one of the other changes that we made to the website, guys, which is huge, and again, I think every single brand needs to have this, is changing from a cart page. So if I were to hit this cart icon right now, instead of it taking me to a cart drawer and a little pop-up, it would take me to an entire page, which takes you out of the shopping experience and actually removes the customer from, being able to go back and look at different selections. And so every brand that we work with when it comes to conversion rate optimization, we're immediately changing them from a cart page. And guys, this is simply all a cart drawer is just literally this little slide in, slide out feature on a website. You would be surprised the difference this makes from just having something that, hey, once you're shopping, you can continue to go back and shop. And if you're interested in checking out the cart, you can just go here instead of it taking you completely out of the shopping experience and taking you to an individual page. And sort of piggybacking off of that, the third thing that we implemented with this brand, as you can see here at the top of the cart drawer, was actually a free shipping threshold. And so essentially, right, being able to put a progress bar at the top. Most conversion rate optimization apps have some sort of progress bar built in. This is very, very not hard to build. I mean, none of these so far, the tips that I've went over are, extreme. And that's really what happens with conversion rate optimization. I think people oftentimes sort of overcomplicate it, where oftentimes it's subtraction of things and making things a lot simpler and a lot easier to understand for the customer. And so number one, right, was the navigation. Number two is the cart drawer. And number three is adding that progress bar inside of the cart drawer. And then in this example, we're simply just giving them a progress bar to let them know, hey, you're X dollars away from receiving free shipping. And this was a huge help in terms of improving the conversion rate of getting people going from actually adding to cart to improving the metric of them actually initiating checkout. And so one of the final things that we actually implemented with this brand to help improve conversion rate, especially from people that, okay, we're getting people to improve add to carts, we're getting people to improve getting to the checkout. How do we get them to go from this checkout page to actually getting out their credit card and purchasing with us? One of the things that we actually added with the brand, and we actually helped the brand use a very, very specific tool, it's called Recura, is we added a shipping protection on top of their product, right? Unfortunately, with this specific brand, they had a product that's very fragile. Adding shipping protection for a simple $1.63 was a great way to get people over the hump to know, hey, if this thing breaks, it is fragile, it's cool, I'm going to be getting shipping protection covered for only $1.63. And I'm going to actually, just pull up Recura. This is actually a really, really awesome website that essentially just makes shipping protection super easy and ultimately a no-brainer for consumers. So I would definitely go ahead and check them out. But going back to it here, we simply added a shipping protection to a brand where, hey, this actually makes sense to have. And I believe the take rate on this is like, we're honestly adding, I think it's like an auto ad. So it's like 99% of people are taking this. And, the conversion rate lift from this, just adding this shipping protection alone, where there's glass involved and, this is a fragile product. This actually allowed us to improve that conversion rate, I think upwards of immediately 5-10%. So this is just one of the extra things that we've added and that we done for you with the client. And we added Recura. We know the owners at Recura, so we set them up and allowed them to hook up the brand pretty seamlessly. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Again, this isn't necessarily, I'm gonna make a couple of videos specifically on some of the most recent product page redesigns that we've done and some of these bigger builds. But ultimately, like I said, guys, when it comes to conversion rate optimization, as I normally say it, death by 1,000 paper cuts in a good way, right? It's 1,000 small little things that you want to add or sometimes remove to actually get an increase like this, where there's a 29% increase, guys, in the last 30 days in conversion rate. And these are numbers that most brands work years to achieve, especially at this scale, right? I'm not talking about, hey, we had a 29% improvement in conversion rate off of, 30 orders. I'm talking 3,000 orders in the last 90 days. So as always, guys, if you're perhaps interested in having my team implement this sort of strategy for you, we're giving away completely free website conversion rate optimization audits, link in the description. If you want to work with us, you just want to apply under the tab that says want to work with our team. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.